News 6 at 7.
Now on the morning news, troopers are searching for the driver involved in a deadly car crash that may have been sparked by road rage. Plus, an overnight launch from the Space Coast. What this Falcon 9 rocket was carrying as it soared into the sky. Good morning, I'm Sachelle Saunders. Amanda Castro has the weekend off.
And I'm meteorologist Samara Kokinas. Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Sunday morning. Let me tell you, I've been saying it all morning. Tell us. The battle of the frizz continues, folks.
I am trying to keep it together. It's been a lot of hairspray this morning. You're going to need it, too, if you head outside, even this morning with that humidity.
Sticky, sticky. But let's take a live look from our Spectrum City camera in high definition. You see the sun out there finally starting to shine through. A little bit of shallow fog in the City Beautiful. So let's have a look here at visibility. As you see, we're at about 6 miles visibility now in the City Beautiful. So we've dropped a few miles from about 20 minutes ago.
Thanks, Samara. Stay on top of the forecast with our free News 6 Pinpoint weather app. Just search WKMG in your app store. 1-0 ignition. Football. New this morning, that was the sound of a successful launch from SpaceX early this morning. The Falcon 9 rocket lit up the sky at 1:50 a.m. from Cape Canaveral. On board was a Canadian satellite. SpaceX says that satellite is officially in orbit this morning. The company is expected to see another Falcon 9 launch later on this week, but that one will be coming from the West Coast at the Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. And developing this morning, troopers say road rage may have caused a car crash on the beach line. Witnesses say they saw 2 cars driving eastbound yesterday. The drivers appear to be angry at each other. They say a red car hit the back of a Ford Mustang, sending it into the westbound lanes where it was hit by an oncoming SUV. The driver of the Mustang was killed, and the passenger is in critical condition this morning.
He hit the Mustang in the back end and swung him around, and he went flipping and threw that girl out and hit that Mustang roll, hit that Chevrolet in there and threw those 2 people off the hill.
Yeah, troopers tell us they're now looking for the driver in that red car. Listen to this. They say it has an Endless Summer license plate that resembles this one. They also say it has a sticker on the back that says Hammock Hippie. And this morning, there are still questions about the death of a transgender woman in Orange County. Sasha Garden was found dead in the back parking lot of an apartment complex on Holden Avenue on Thursday. Last night, supporters of the transgender community came out to honor and remember Sasha. News 6's Clay Lepard was there.
So I want to remember Sasha.
Orlando, Clay Lepard, News 6.
You can read the sheriff's full statement on clickorlando.com. There will be another vigil for Sasha tonight at 5 at that apartment complex on Holden Avenue. New details this morning about the man who held people hostage at a Los Angeles Trader Joe's. Police say the gunman barricaded himself inside, shot and killed a woman in the store. After a 3-hour standoff, he surrendered to police and he's in custody this morning. But before the hostage situation, police say the 28-year-old suspect shot his grandmother and his girlfriend near their home. Chris Holstrom is talking with neighbors this morning.
Yeah, that's right. An investigator reporting in South Los Angeles. I'm Chris Holmstrom for CBS News.
Covering Orange County, a popular spot to watch independent films wants to expand its theaters. We're talking about the Enzian, and tomorrow, officials with the theater plan to present a plan to Maitland city leaders. New documents show the Enzian has proposed to add 2 theaters, as well as a new lobby, restroom, concession area, and more parking. The new theaters will add 130 seats. But there has been some pushback from owners who live nearby, delaying the plans. We'll let you know what Maitland City Council decides in tomorrow's meeting. It's 7:08. Let's check back in with Samara. Good morning again, Samara.
Hey there, good morning.
Are we staying indoors today? I think the answer is yes.
Well, you can, ahead of the storms, go to the beach, beat the heat.
Yeah.
Second half of the day,
Pool.
catch a movie. Yeah, so there's a good plan right there if you were looking for something to do today.
All right, thanks, Samara. Social media is becoming a useful tool when it comes to planning the next getaway. Coming up, why some people are turning to Instagram to pick their vacation. But first, a man accused of pretending to be a licensed psychologist, pleading guilty in court what a judge says he now must do to answer for his crimes. You're watching News 6, getting results for Daytona Beach, Eatonville, and all of Central Florida. We'll be right back. This morning, we have an update on a News 6 investigation. A man accused of pretending to be a licensed psychologist is pleading guilty to practicing without a license and defrauding patients out of thousands of dollars. News 6 investigator Adriana Iwasinski first brought you this story back in May, and she was the only reporter in the courtroom for the plea deal.
I started looking into Frank Haberly. Adriana Iwasinski, News 6.
All right, so this is cool. Insta-vacation. That's the new term coined by Instagram's nearly 1 billion users worldwide. Why tourists are planning their vacations from other people's Instagrams. And many will only visit places with the best photo ops, like this one, a picture-perfect view of the Empire State Building through the base of the Manhattan Bridge. Now it's no longer a neighborhood secret thanks to Instagram. It's drawing tourists from around the world. Mark Elwood, a contributing editor of Condé Nast Traveler, he says when it comes to tourism, Instagram is the new navigator.
New Zealand is one of the hottest destinations in the world, partly because its scenery is so Instagrammable. It looks like the moon.
I'm going to have to check out New Zealand. I didn't even know. A recent study found 40% of millennials consider Instagrammability a top priority when making their travel plans. That's a big number when you consider an estimated 60% of millennial travelers are on Instagram. The social media platform is also a tool for travel agents. Instagram is now like their brochure. It's helped put locations that used to be secret on the map, and I have been checking out the Instagram travel photos and trying to look for places to go based specifically on that. So it really does have an impact. I'm like, we're planning trips with friends and like, we got to go over here so we can take a cute picture.
All you guys
and it gives you that like social media envy.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's a picture.
It's a great memory too.
Yes.
You know, all these people are going on vacation. I'm going to the grocery store.
Yeah,
but
we're going to find a spot in the grocery store.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to take you on a vacation right now. Let's go to Daytona Beach. There we go. Got to love that view from our Bogan Munz and Munz camera this morning. It's not too bad, but you know, this is our typical southern summer pattern, southern summer pattern.
Those night temperatures though, it's so sticky, and then even waking up in the morning when it's already like near 80, it is just like you can barely breathe out there.
If you have glasses, when you step outside, it insta-fog.
I had LASIK, but I remember that life. I remember that life. Thanks, Amir. It's Sunday. This makes it one of our favorite times of the week because it's our pet of the week. Look at her, I want to say. Her, yes, that's Pink. Coming up, we'll introduce you to Star and let you know how you can take her home today. And as we head to break, here's a look at all of last night's winning lottery numbers.